Now today we're in District 3 in the Queenstown vicinity and we are heading up to a freehold one-bedder standing at 398 square feet at a very attractive quantum of $850,000. Now if you're looking for a one-bedder that's close to the city with high rentability, fully sheltered walkway to the Queenstown MRT station, then you wouldn't want to miss this unit out. Join me as I bring you on a home tour to Alexis. Let's go! So in terms of the units right here at the Alexis, it is TOP in 2012. There are 293 units that spread across 6 stories. It is a low-rise development. We have 1 bedders, 1 plus study, 2 bedders, 2 plus study, and 1 to 3 bedders penthouses. So on level 1 itself, there are 21 commercial shops that is very convenient for you, and we are one of the only 2 freehold projects within the District 3 itself. So in terms of the 1-bedders right here in the Alexis, you have ranging from 366 to 527 square feet. If you're someone who enjoys outdoor balcony space, then naturally you can go for the 420 to 527 square feet layout where more floor space are actually allocated to the balcony. Now if you are someone who prefers a bit more separation between the bathroom and the bedroom, especially if you tend to host guests and you prefer your guests to use the bathroom by entering from the outside of the bedroom. In fact, if you also prefer a full internal space, a 366 to 409 square feet layout would also be suitable for you. And if you're someone who prefers a larger living dining area with minimal wasted space, a very squarish layout, then our layout right here at 398 square feet might be what you want to consider. As you enter the home, on your left will be an L-shaped open kitchen. Right ahead of you will be the living and a dining space adjacent to the balcony. And on the left-hand side will be your master bedroom and your master bathroom. Now as you enter the home, you are greeted with a lot of natural light and it's a very bright unit. So on the left will be the L-shaped kitchen and you do have sufficient countertop space. You do have cabinetry below and above, the washer tucked right underneath the cabinetry. You have a Bosch induction, a Bosch hood. What we love about the shelves is how it uses a bloom system with soft closing, a very easy way of accessing to your items. Now we also have the fridge that's right behind this storage here, and we also do have glass finish sort of backsplash, and this whole entire kitchen is actually quite sufficient for a one-bedder. Now as we head on to the living and dining area, the flooring is actually of compressed marble, and this compressed marble is actually uniform throughout the entire home. What the owners have done up is actually a nice dining set here, 2-seater sofa with a TV console, and we have some ideas for you to actually increase the storage space within this home itself if you find that that's what you need. So over here you can actually flush with cabinetry where you can increase your storage capacity. Another possible idea would actually to have the dining table sort of folded in like a space-saving furniture, and if you need it, you can pull down the dining table and enjoy your meal. When you don't need it, you can push it back so that it further opens up the space. Now right here with the sofa that's facing the TV, an idea would be to swap it so that your TV can be part of your built-in cabinetry. Now let's head out to the planter area. So the planter itself, what I love about the view would be the greenery view that you enjoy with light streaming into your home. So you do enjoy a mix of ventilation with the greenery for privacy. So our facing itself is southwest, and if you realize the space, it gives you a very quiet and private space for you to lounge. In Alexis, you do have 3 different kinds of facing. One will be fronting the Alexandra Road, one will be fronting the landed properties at the back, but to front the landed properties, you do need to clear at least the 4th to 5th or the 6th story. And of course, we do have a facing that's facing the service station, which is where our unit is facing right now. Because of the way we are angled, there is actually little activity from the service station. And over here, when you sit outside and enjoy your evening or your morning cup of coffee, you don't have neighbors peering in. So definitely very quiet, very private as well, with a very good shade of greenery for the extended privacy. Now let's take a look at the map of Alexis. So we would be less than 500 meters fully sheltered walk to Queenstown MRT station. On level 1 of Alexis, you will find childcare, enrichment schools. We have 3 gyms. We do also have beauty and wellness parlors at level 1. We are also short walk to Anchorpoint, where you can find cold storage, F&B, clinics, dental services, as well as hairdressing services. We are also close to Alexandra Central, Alexandra IKEA, Queensway Shopping Centre, and for eateries, you do have Mei Ling Market and Food Centre as well as Alexandra Village Food Centre just within a short walk away. Now towards the north will be the Alexandra Park Connector that links you to Great World City, Robertson Quay and Marina Bay. And towards the south will be Rail Corridor where you can connect to Upper Bukit Timah all the way to Hort Park and Southern Regis. And if you're driving, you can easily access Alexandra Road and Tiong Bahru Road that will bring us towards the major expressways. So even though we are an exclusive development of 293 units, you do enjoy a 75-meter sky pool at the roof, which is one of the longest pool you can find on the roof of residential projects. They have heated spa pods, jacuzzi, children's pool as well as gyms. So now before we head on to the master bedroom, an idea that you can have is to remove this wall here so that you can fully open up the space. Fantastic if you have guests coming over and you do need an extra living dining area. And put in sliding or bifold glass doors to give you that segregation again should you need that bedroom and living area partition again. Now let's head on to the master bedroom. What I love about master bedroom here is that even for a one-bedder, the master bedroom is sizable enough because right here we have a queen size bed and you do have sufficient walkway to put a wardrobe. You can even change it into a little dresser and there's still sufficient space. So what I love about the bay window is how it has also been overlaid with limestone marble sort of texture. It will keep surfaces looking posh as well as making it easy to clean as well. So our bedroom also enjoys a quiet, private facing because we're not facing any neighbors directly. So one of the renovation ideas that you can do is to make use of a bay window by having a storage platform sort of flush in with the same height as the bay window. Have your mattress placed on top of the bay window as well as the storage, and this will free up a lot of walking space here. And what you can do with this space is to have built-in wardrobe for your extra storage need. Currently, there are 2 panels of sliding wardrobe space that we find that is very well designed because it makes use of the recessed part of the home. And this is actually neatly tucked behind the door. Now last but not least, let's take a look at the master bath, one of the generous sized bathrooms that we find in one-bedders in today's market. So you do have your cabinetry space, the mirror, and this bathroom has already mechanical ventilator to dispel any moisture. So when we talk about District 3 and if you're considering a one-bedder in this area, you're actually presented with a few options. So what we're going to do for you is to break down between the 99-year and the Freehold project. If you were to take a look at the 99-year project, Sterling Residences, which TOP in 2022. Now for a one-bedder right over there, average asking price is standing at about 1 to 1.3 mil mark with average PSF about 2,200 to 2,700 odd PSF. Margaretville, TOP 2021, average asking price point is about 1.05 to 1.26 mil. This brings us to 2,200 to 2,500 odd PSF. Queen's Peak, TOP in 2020, average asking price point is at about 975k to 1.15 mil. This brings us to a PSF of about 2,100 to 2,300 odd. So your next option would be to look at the freehold projects. Now if you were to look at District 3, it is extremely rare to find freehold condos. So apart from the Alexis, we have the Anchorage, TOP in 1997, average asking at about 1.7 mil with an average size of 860 odd square feet. This brings us to a PSF of about 1,900. So if you were to look at the overall landscape right here, without asking of 850k at a PSF of about 2,100 odd, then you can potentially own a freehold asset that is of a lower PSF and yet in terms of quantum, 200k lower than the leasehold one-bedder within the vicinity with the same location attributes and convenience. If you are planning to buy this unit to rent it out, let us break down the numbers for you. So for our asking of 850k, 75% loan works out to be $637,500. Assuming you are servicing the mortgage loan over 30 years at 3% interest, your monthly mortgage works out to be $2,688 per month. Assuming you're renting this place out at 3 to 3.2k, your rental yield works out to be 4.2 to 4.5%, giving you a positive cash flow. Now you'll be wondering what will be your exit plan and who will be the potential buyers. Now if you were to look at where we are located, we are just 4 MRT stops away from CBD. We are also close to 1 North, close to Mapletree Business City, NUS, NUH, and science park. So we're very close to the business, technology, research hubs. And this place would attract professionals working in the vicinity as well as investors who are looking to buy an investment home with high rentability and low vacancy. Alexis, being one of the very rare freehold properties right here in D3, will also attract owners looking for long-term wealth preservation and rental yield. So if you were to take a look at the URA master plan, we're at the epicenter of transformation happening in the Greater Southern Waterfront, One North, the CBD area, and the Orchard area as well. So all this transformation will bring about new attractions and amenities, potentially uplifting the prices over there. So just to recap, we have a freehold 1 bed 1 bath standing at 398 square feet, fully sheltered to the MRT, close to transformation, at a very attractive quantum of 850k right here in the RCR region. Definitely a viable investment option for you to consider. If you're keen to have a look, feel free to reach out to our listing managers. Our details are down below. Do remember to subscribe to our socials on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. I'm Zoe from PropertyLimBrothers, always happy to show you the place. 我会从这边进来啦。Okay, 3, 2, 1. Now, as you enter the home, you'll be very greeted. You'll be very greeted, leh. Oh, you'll be greeted. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Now, as you enter the home, 哎呦，会看到这个 pocket 哦。Okay, 那个看不到，看不到。Okay, okay. And it also hides behind the wall. Arrow. And it also hides behind the door. Okay. Did I laugh when the hides behind the door? I was like laughing at myself. Whoa, oh my god! 再来多一次。Okay, okay. I think so far. Okay 哦，那个我讲了。Okay. I think 我有点 lost all from there. Okay, 我重新讲那个 storage. Lost all 嘞 renovation. 哎，你不要这样，我要玩了。OK 啦，你就